there was we were in the coffee shop then having some coffee when we got back, because it's cool up there, very cool. And here comes all these people. Oh my God, there was hundreds of people coming off a cruise ship. And the lady over here is holding up a sign for this Section A, and then Section B, and Section C. Oh God, and they're all walking up, and it was a long way to walk up. We got preferential treatment. Somehow our little van driver, he got to go. Herlinga got us and drove all the way up with us. He said we were sick and old. Then they drove us all the way up there. We had to walk back down, but that was okay. But these people off of the tour ships, and some of them with canes, they looked like they were going to Lourdes for the cure. Oh my God. I felt so sorry for them, and I thought I'll never go on a cruise. So, now we're coming to the end here, but I want to say a few words. Anyway, that was on the way, and then we got back to the hotel, to San Jose, back to Hotel Europa again. And we went out shopping, afternoon of shopping, rushing here, rushing there. Ralph was trying to buy a certain kind of T-shirt and that. And Ralph and I went to the casino. There's in hotels, there's casinos. And he said, and Manuel told us, well, go to this Grand Hotel and casino, that's fine there. And as we passed by one, Ralph says, there, he says, no, don't go to that one. Well, of course, we went to that one. And it wasn't bad. You walked up 2 flights of stairs, and you thought, oh boy, and got in there. And there was like 7 or 8 tables of, it looked like blackjack, but it wasn't. They were doing something else with the cards with the dealer. And there was 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 6 or 7 slot machines. So we played the slot machines, and I won. And I won 243 something or others, and put them in the, I said, I'm taking these out. I went to the window there, and I got $50, and then colones, or what the heck they are called. And then I won again, and I went and got another 25. So I won $75. If it was up to Ralphie, it would all be back in the machine. But I said, nope, I'm taking this. Sorry, my money. Goodbye. And the guys at the table, like we have drinks at the casino, they brought glasses of coffee and dishes of beans and rice. And there they are, eating beans and rice and turning their cards over. It was a riot. I never saw that before, eating at a blackjack table. So now we had the dinner at night. The party was at night. And our wonderful tour guide, Manuel, we all loved him. We really did. He was so marvelous. And we all gave him A's. And we said, what did you give on the evaluation? I said, I gave him A with 4 pluses behind him, and told them how wonderful he was. Then he says, I've got a secret to share with you. We were his very first elder hostel group. We all said, never, you're lying. No, I didn't tell you before, and I can understand why. If he had said, this is my first elder hostel group, oh my God, we would have been there saying, well, do this, do that, like mother hens, So we would never have guessed it. He was so in command and so mature and always there for us. So we all had hugs and we had kisses and hasta la vista. It was such a good trip. We all enjoyed it. It was great. So everybody had to go home, but not Jorge and Inez and Rafael and Perla. We get to go for an extension. We're going to go to see more of Costa Rica. I thought the country was wonderful. I really did. It was exactly what I thought it was going to be. Certain parts of it wasn't. I certainly never expected Vista Blanca with that cold and rain all the time. I think I have to hang up. Well, maybe a couple more words. What can I say, though, after you say it's wonderful? It was so good. And the company was good. Everybody was nice. And finally we ended the trip with everybody was well, you know, and ready to go and see. Gosh, it took Judy, who had the big thing in the hospital, came out fine after 2 days of going slow. She was right up there at 6 o'clock every morning going to see the birds. But her husband was kind of pooped out. I don't know. She says he's a hypochondriac. So she says, I knew once I got sick, he'd be sick too. So maybe so. Anyway, that's all to say. And just to say it was a good trip, and if you see it in there, the naturalists, not the culture trip, don't go on the culture, forget the culture, go to the naturalists trip to Costa Rica. So this is the end. Hasta la vista.